Hey, what's up, guys? Back with another analysis for December. So currently, as we're looking at it right now, we are on the 15th of December, so the second week of December. Markets have been very volatile. I'm now looking at DXY. We're going to look at the usual pairs as is. So what I am currently seeing right now is that, okay, let's zoom out onto the monthly. So on the monthly, as you guys can see, we are on an uptrend. We zoom in onto the weekly. We have been seeing that we've been ranging within this zone right here, and price has been actually also ranging within this level here. As is what I am currently seeing right now on a bigger time frame is that DXY is failing to break this really strong resistant area. So I'm just going to actually delete this. I'm going to expand this area right here. So this area right here has become a very crucial support and resistant area. And we have been seeing price come through and reject within the zone, tumbling straight down. So as we are witnessing it currently now, when we zoom in onto the daily, we do see kind of like an M formation pattern form. I think this was last week. I'm going to zoom in through here. So we did see a bit of a channel form last week. Uh, yeah. So last week we did see a bit of a channel form. Yeah, as is, we got our FOMC data, which came out with a negative 0.25%. So meaning that interest rates have dropped and we are now potentially going to be seeing a weaker dollar index. So this is going to be very crucial in watching actually if we do see it on the bigger time frame now, because price is actually approaching this trend line right here, this monthly trend line that we're looking at currently, like as is right here. So when you do zoom in onto 4 hour, we could potentially maybe see a potential break below this level. Now there also is huge fundamental news that's coming out as well too, which I will be showing you as is to actually give an highlight based on what I am expecting. We could possibly see a drop in price, maybe jump till let's just see here. Price could maybe possibly drop till 192.489 potentially, but we'll see on how that goes. If not, then we will see a possible rejection around this level right here. Just gonna zoom out onto the daily. Maybe we might see a rejection on this trend line right here and then a push straight to the upside. So this level right here has also just been, it's been insanely choppy. It's just been ranging within the zone. We haven't seen like a straightforward breakthrough as is, but I do think that this could potentially break this trend line here, and I'm going to actually just maybe tap into showing kind of why I'm expecting it to drop much lower than expected as is. So I think let's look at NASDAQ. So NASDAQ, yeah, NASDAQ as well too. NASDAQ has not been as insanely choppy. I think we were ranging within this level since like Tuesday the 2nd, moving forward. So on Tuesday the 2nd till like what, the 12th, which is Friday, and price eventually broke through. So what I am anticipating and expecting with NASDAQ. So now that we've actually broken this level right here, we could maybe potentially break even lower. So what I am seeing right now is just take out my pathway. So we've been ranging within this level right here. Yeah, breakthrough. A lot of an information pattern that we played out here. Then we might see we possibly retest it here and a straight drop coming down. Or if not, if this isn't what we will receive, then we will possibly maybe break through going to the upside and shattering this with strong resistance, which is around, I'll just bring around 25,715 and potentially creating all-time highs. So I think if we could potentially break this resistance level, then we could see insane highs. But looking on how things have played out, I'm gonna have to just kind of wait this one out and see. I'll have to wait on how Tuesday's fundamental news actually comes out and get my overall direction as is with Nasdaq. Nasdaq has been ranging. It didn't give me really solid like moves that I did expect to actually catch, pushing to the upside. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll look at now US30. So US30 is at all-time highs currently as we speak. Uh, I was expecting, so during FOMC, so this candlestick was during FOMC release. I was expecting a slight drop in retest because this was kind of like a channel formation I was forming within this zone right here. So I was expecting a final touch, which would reach here and push up, but I got stopped out as soon as fundamentals actually came out as is. But yeah, price has been on a bullish trend ever since. So we have been seeing price create all-time highs, and in my opinion, I do think we are going to reach even much higher highs with Dow Jones. Looking at it on a bigger time frame from the 4 hour. So going from daily, this is a daily out on a daily, maybe a solidly breaking through, probably potentially maybe reaching 50K soon. Could be getting to 50K soon. But yeah, that's how I'm seeing it on US30. You gold, so gold also as well. And crazy part about gold is that I actually took sells on this because I was anticipating that the interest rates were actually going to increase. And unfortunately, we did not necessarily see that. So I was expecting this a quite drastic decline in gold, but that didn't play out. So yeah, I had placed in like 2 trades, was stopped out, price came through, retested, and just continued shooting up. And yeah, because I think the reason being why I also placed in this trade because this was a really strong resistance level around this level here. So this zone here had been rejected multiple times and tested, if you can see. So I was anticipating as well too. I think this drop with the trend line that I had marked out here, with rejection here, then dropping through, did not play out as expected. But yeah, it's pretty much invalidated the trend line and it's back to the upside. So yeah, that was kind of my overall outcome. As is, I also saw triangular formation with the inside this kind of zone where it was ranging as is, and I was expecting a bit of a slight drop as is, but yeah, it is what it is. I think with gold, we are also bullish as well too. We could potentially actually be breaking through and creating all-time highs this week if fundamentals actually do play out a little much stronger than they would need to for NFP and CPI weekends. But we'll have to see on how that actually plays about with gold. I think I'm not seeing any much lucrative positions to really capitalize on for now. But that to me kind of just see a bit of a retest around the zone if it does come back and test this level here again, and then an entry to the upside, breaking through all-time highs. So gold is just, man, it's just that bear. I've just made peace with it. You try, but it's just that pair that is not anybody's friend. But on the brighter side, I think I really caught a really good trade on Bitcoin. This was a buy that I took as is. I saw price rejecting here, so price came through, retested this W pattern that I actually saw play out, and then we saw a straight push to the upside. I did mention actually in the previous video that we will be expecting Bitcoin to play out exactly how I actually thought it would play out, but this was a very strong resistant level, which you should be careful of really entering or placing in any positions around the zone here, because we could massively drop. And as you can see, price is playing out exactly as is. We broke this trend line initially, and it seems as if we are heading to lower levels with Bitcoin. So looking at it as it is, I'm just gonna this one extend zoom to one extend this. So if you do see here, we'll just take out the part where we have testing this, and then we're gonna drop straight below. So this is what I'm actually anticipating and expecting with Bitcoin. Bitcoin seems as if it will drop much lower than expected as is, and I think just to justify this trend line that has been heavily respected, so kind of a breakthrough retest and then a straight drop. So that's what I'm expecting for Bitcoin overall. Sales are going to be one of the key things that I'll be anticipating for BTC. So now jumping into fundamental analysis. So as you guys can see, I'm just gonna actually show you based on previous week. So based on previous week, there was a fall. Previously it was 4%, now decreased to 3.75, which was the Fed rates. So this was on Wednesday. We did get, I think, as well, to a couple of fundamental news, but it wasn't as too impactful as the FOMC release. Now, looking at this week, now it's Tuesday. Tuesday is a very heavy week. So we have ADP weekly employment change. We have the average hourly earnings as well too. That's coming out at 3:30. Core retail sales, NFP retail sales, and unemployment rate all at once. And then after that, at 4:45, we have flash manufacturing PMI and flash service PMI. So that's gonna come in really hectic on Tuesday. Wednesday, there's nothing. Thursday, there's CPI and unemployment claims as well too. This is all happening as is. So CPI is not guaranteed that based on the news release is it will come out on Tuesday, because they haven't actually they set out a specific time, but we'll have to just kind of wait and see on how things play out for Thursday. But a definite outcome is the NFP and flash manufacturing PMI, which is going to be quite of a heavy day for one hell of a Tuesday that we're going to be witnessing on the market. So expect a lot of volatile moves. I think overall Tuesday will be a day where I don't necessarily put in any trades as is, but yeah, I think I'll be watching from the sidelines just to wait and see, what data actually comes out of with NFP. But yeah, I think that is roughly about it, guys. For this video, I am announcing that it will be the final analysis video of the year. So this will be the close into 2025. It's been really quite of a hectic year. I'm not going to lie to you. It's been ups and downs here and there. But I am very glad, based on the progress that I have seen with just in general, so much that I've been working on the brand, also sharing content as well too. Just overall expanding also on different social media platforms and TikTok as well. The engagement that some I do get from some of the traders in terms of sharing the feedback as well too, and also based on testimonials, everything you can pretty much get just like roughly around here. Just a free community group as well too. Just the overall just outcome in any sense. I wanna just send through a big thank you to everyone that follows, everyone that subscribed, everyone that likes, everyone that engages with the brand Scoop Trading. It has been quite a journey for me personally as well too. And hopefully next year we can be able to reach out and just grow as is, and share more knowledge and just get really down into analyzing the markets. Hopefully we can be able to get a really good start into Trump solidifying these tariff deals, and we can be able to just also rectify some of the things that are happening within government right now, because there is a likely chance of that there could be also a national government shutdown within the USA. So it could be a bit of a rocky start or rocky year next year, but we just always see through and toughen through any situations as is, and just making sure that we can be able to just drive throughout the markets as is. But yeah, I've had conversations with many traders. They've had told me that this wasn't necessarily so much of the best year. It's been a roller coaster year. It's been a lot of ups, a couple of downs here and there. So it's just part of the game. You just need to stick through it and make sure that you take what you can and learn from any bit of information that you can be able to get through any platform or any course, whatever it is that's much more credible enough for you to actually learn from and gain any knowledge in that sense, and adding to you being a solid and well-rounded trader. But yeah, do follow us on Instagram as well too. Follow us on TikTok. Everything is here on Instagram as well, so you can be able to kind of just get more details on what we're about. And yeah, to everyone watching this, wish you guys great festive, a safe festive, Merry Christmas as well too, and Happy New Year going to 2026. And for 2026, there's more to come. Some more plans, more goals, and we will be working and crushing it moving forward. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, subscribe, and see you on the next video next year. Peace.